In Hollywood, some careers are built on years of auditions, training, and persistence. Others begin in a single, extraordinary moment, a twist of fate that changes everything. For Dakota Johnson, that life-changing moment came in the form of a spontaneous 45-minute trip that she never expected would alter the course of her future forever. Before she became an international star and one of Hollywood's most talked-about actresses, Dakota Johnson was simply a young woman trying to figure out who she wanted to be. The daughter of movie legends Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith, Dakota grew up around cameras and red carpets, but she never truly envisioned herself as part of the spotlight. "I didn't know if acting was what I really wanted," she admitted in an earlier interview. "I loved movies, but I wasn't sure I had what it took to live that kind of life." That uncertainty vanished one afternoon when fate and a quick phone call intervened. Dakota was in Los Angeles, enjoying a quiet day, when her agent called and told her about a last-minute opportunity to meet a casting director in New York. The catch? She had less than an hour to make it happen. They said, "Can you come now? You have 45 minutes, Dakota recalled with a laugh. "It was so crazy. I had no plan, no idea what to expect, but something in me just said, go." Without thinking twice, she rushed out the door, no makeup, no preparation, just raw instinct and a gut feeling that something important was about to happen. The trip was short, impulsive, and completely unplanned, but it would mark the beginning of a new chapter in her life. When Dakota arrived for the meeting, she was nervous but determined. She didn't try to be perfect. Instead, she was just herself. "I think that's what caught their attention," she said. "I wasn't trying too hard. I was honest, a little messy, but real." The casting directors were instantly drawn to her authenticity. Within days, Dakota was offered a small role in a film, not a leading part, but one that showcased her natural charisma and emotional depth. That role, and the buzz that followed, opened the doors to more auditions, more directors, and eventually, her breakthrough as Anastasia Steele in 50 Shades of Grey. "When I look back, I still can't believe it," she said. "It all started from that 45-minute trip. I could have easily said no that day, and my whole life might have gone in a completely different direction." The success of 50 Shades turned Dakota into an overnight star. Suddenly, she was on magazine covers, walking red carpets, and navigating a world she had only ever seen from the sidelines. But fame didn't come without its challenges. The intense attention and scrutiny took their toll, and Johnson had to learn quickly how to protect her privacy and stay true to herself. "I had to grow up fast," she admitted. "When your career takes off that quickly, it can be overwhelming. But I always remember that it all started with a moment of courage, just saying yes to something unexpected." Since then, Dakota has built a reputation as one of Hollywood's most intriguing and versatile actresses. From her haunting performance in Suspiria to her layered portrayal in The Lost Daughter and her recent turn in Madam Web, she's proven that she's far more than just a one-hit wonder. Each role has been a step in defining her artistic identity, bold, unpredictable, and deeply human. Despite her success, Dakota remains grounded and reflective about her journey. "My family name opened some doors, yes," she said, "but that 45-minute trip, that was me. That was my choice, my risk, and my beginning." She often describes that day as a symbol of how unpredictable life can be, how one impulsive decision can completely rewrite your destiny. "It's funny," she mused. "People plan everything in Hollywood, the auditions, the image, the timing. But the thing that changed my life the most was something I didn't plan at all. It was spontaneous, imperfect, and kind of magical." Now, years later, Dakota Johnson stands among the most respected and sought-after actresses of her generation. She has worked with celebrated directors, co-starred with industry icons, and carved a career defined by authenticity and quiet power. And still, when she's asked about the secret to her success, she smiles and goes back to that one fateful moment. "It was just 45 minutes, she said softly. "But those 45 minutes changed everything."